Welcome to the first part of What's New in Autodesk Inventor 2019, a deep dive into new functionality. This is Andreas Ernst Wagner and I'm working as a designated support specialist in the Enterprise Priority Support at Autodesk. There are 7 separate chapters covering general, part design, sheet metal enhancements, as well as assembly design, drawing, interoperability, and collaboration enhancements. Yes, this time you get the most comprehensive technical deep dive for Inventor. All chapters have been recorded in 8 separate videos available on the Autodesk Knowledge Network. During my work, I interact a lot with users speak another language than software developers. I've intentionally tried to be detailed and simple enough at the same time while I explain functionality. I hope I've met the user language. Further, I only cover most used Inventor environments. Administrative improvements, finite element analysis, or tube and pipe environment I left open. Okay, a small tube and pipe enhancement is included this time. I'd like to highlight to take the time and review the What's New Help documentation for Inventor 2019, especially if you are interested in a specific topic or small changes you need to know which could affect your user base. As in the previous What's New in Inventor 2017 and 2018, I used the Inventor Help page structure to create the slide deck. As you may know, the Inventor team releases since release 2016 intermediate updates containing new features as well. For Inventor 2019, we have the first release, Inventor 2019 RTM, followed by the updates Inventor 2019.1, 2019.2, 2019.3 and 2019.4. New functionality in those updates is marked with a green stamp on the right upper corner on the slides. In case you need more details about a feature or a workflow, feel free to visit the Inventor Help page. Another reason to have a look on the Help page are the numberless improvement suggestions Inventor users have submitted on the Inventor Ideas forum and have been implemented in this release as well as in intermediate updates. Please participate in submitting your ideas and voting for other ones. Okay, let's get started with the general enhancements in Inventor 2019. You could already see a better performance in Inventor 2018. Keeping the momentum, there are also in Release 2019 significant performance improvements. I'd like to give you an overview of the most important items. While I'm going through these bullet points, I use a couple of numbers I took from Chris Hall's Inventor blog article, What's New with Inventor 2019 Performance Improvements. Please consider all numbers are based on a specific hardware environment and a specific dataset. Your results can differ. Threaded holes display has been optimized for a better performance. The improvement is most noticeable in models with many threaded holes. The in-place edit has been improved when entering and exiting the in-place edit. In Inventor 2018, it still took 35.17 seconds. In Release 2019, it only takes 22 seconds. That's around 12 seconds faster. The section view has also an improved performance when using the section view command in full mode. If I take the results for the section view in 3D assemblies in Inventor 2018, it still took 26 seconds. In Release 2019, it only takes 17 seconds. The Express mode has additional commands available now, what let you longer stay in a more performant environment. You can also observe significant performance improvements in selecting component patterns for initial selection and subsequent selection. In Release 2018, the sample dataset took 38.15 seconds. In Release 2019, it only takes 7.1 seconds. This is around 31 seconds better. Even the time for multi-part selections decreased from 21.2 seconds in Inventor 2018 to 2.7 seconds in Inventor 2019. This is unbelievable fast. The migration performance of assemblies with color styles used in Inventor 2012 and prior to consistent materials has been improved. With the 2019.1 update, you get a better AnyCAD import performance for complex assembly structures coming from third-party or neutral CAD formats. Another significant performance increase can be observed for base and projected view creations. A base view creation in Inventor 2018.2 with a specific dataset took 130 seconds. In Inventor 2019, the same workflow only takes 23 seconds. This is 107 seconds better. Similar, the projected view creation decreased from 79 seconds to 50 seconds. Along with the 2019.2, the update behavior for multiple view types has been improved by only updating affected components. Please check out Chris Hall's Inventor blog article about the performance improvements. You find there the used test workflows and results. When you start the whole command the very first time in Inventor 2019, you could be surprised. On the right side, you can see a screenshot of the new whole dialog, or better, property panel. Instead of a dialog box, you have a property panel now, which provides the workflow from top to bottom. That is, any property you set or change can affect the properties in sections below it, but those properties do not affect the properties in preceding sections. An improved dimension order allows faster value entries for holes, either in the property panel or on the in-canvas editing. You also have so-called presets now you can use to create reusable feature definitions. Even new are breadcrumbs which allow you quickly to switch from editing the feature to editing the associated sketch. You can also rename the feature or sketch right from the breadcrumb. I think a demo of the new whole command doesn't hurt. In Inventor 2018, the browser was enhanced by browser tabs which can be moved and docked to multiple places on the screen. Likewise, the new whole property panel can be moved and docked to more beneficial screen locations to improve the user efficiency. Let's move to the whole property panel itself. I prepared 2 solid bodies and 1 sketch on solid 1, which is used for holes. By default, the improved preview is switched on and provides a better visualization of future holes. Depending on your preference, you can switch on/off the preview by the I button. Breadcrumbs horizontally display the current or active location in a document hierarchy. They can provide access to documents, features, and sketches depending on the document type. I'm accessing Sketch 2 right now and get into the 2D sketch environment to make an adjustment on the angel between 2 holes. Once all changes are done, you can easily get back to the 3D modeling environment and the whole properties by simply clicking on the parent feature. The current hole selection doesn't fit into my design needs and I clear all positions. I select only one center point now. To demonstrate what the top-to-down workflow means, I currently have a tabbed hole type selected and corresponding properties like thread type, size, designation, etc. are listed in the sections below. I switch to the simple hole and applicable properties are displayed. So, beginning with hole placements and depending on the hole types, you get displayed related hole properties. But keep in mind please, any property you set or change can affect the properties in sections below it. If you'd like to add holes to an already created hole feature, you select and edit the wished feature as well as use the single and/or multi-selection to include sketch points. Alright, how does the enhanced hole feature work if there is no existing sketch available? I'd like to have a second hole on the top of the solid 2. I call the hole command and position the hole on the top face of extrusion 2. As you can see in the background section, another sketch has been created. That is, you'll always get a sketch to fully position the hole and to take the benefits of the complete sketch functionality. As mentioned before, simply switch between hole properties and hole sketch by using the breadcrumb section. This time I've selected a thread hole to give you another nice hint. After you selected the thread type, you usually click on the size drop-down to choose the thread size. Just double-click on the size drop-down to get it active. And use your mouse wheel to scroll through the sizes. Just to make you aware again, since Inventor 2015, the values for thread depths and hole depths reference the associated thread depths and runouts columns within the thread XLS. In this sample, the thread hole should go through all and own a full thread depth. As the model consists of two solids, I need to take care of that the hole is drilled through both. I activate the solid selection and add solid 1. To make all the selections and settings inside the hole command was quite time consuming, so I make use of the presets to save my settings and to create reusable feature definitions. Clicking on the plus makes the name editing available and you can give the preset a meaningful name. Either confirm the name with the check mark or click on the gear to use Save Current. If I have to create an identical hole on another location, I use the Save preset. The only thing I need to do is to determine the start phase and other geometry to fully constrain the hole. With the Inventor 2019.1 update come a couple of hole feature enhancements. You can now edit the feature and sketch names from within the property panel. Click the breadcrumb text you want to edit to activate it. Click again to enter edit mode and modify the text. Press enter to complete the change. Presets now store tolerance information for the value fields. The hole command has also two new entries in the panel menu. Pre-select sketch center points and automatically share sketch. When the value input in the hole command property panel is invalid, the value color turns to red and the tooltip reports the value as invalid when you're entering it. For example, the specified thread length is larger than the hole depth. This allows you to immediately correct the value or locate another value that needs editing for this one to become valid. Following a run through the 2019.1 hole enhancements. Let's focus on the editing of feature and sketch names in the breadcrumb section at first. I create a hole with an appropriate diameter and distance dimensions, as usual. After assigning required values, I click on the breadcrumb feature name and add a meaningful name to the feature. I do the same with the corresponding sketch. I'd like to use the new tolerance functionality as well and add a H6 tolerance to the hole diameter. Of course, the tolerance information should be stored with the presets. Let's do a quick test if the tolerance is kept with the preset. I create a new hole, place it somewhere on the top face and have a look into the tolerance. As expected, the tolerance value comes across with the stored preset. So, still remaining the new panel menu options. I make Sketch 4 active to show the functionality. By default, the pre-select Sketch Center Points option is checked. That means all available center points on a sketch are automatically selected as holes to the hole feature. If your sketch is intended to be used for multiple and different hole types, the pre-select can be annoying as you need manually deselect center points. Hence, you should uncheck the pre-select sketch center points options. The next time you call the hole command, no center point is pre-selected. I quickly undo my changes to show the automatically share sketch option. Also, this option is turned on by default. I deselect the center point intended to use it for a different hole type. After applying the selected holes, the underlying sketch is automatically shared and ready to be reused for further holes. For this step, I only remove the tolerance for the hole. As you can see, the shared sketch owns the shared status in the model browser panel. If there is no further use of the shared sketch required, you need to manually turn off the sketch visibility. Let's have a look at the behavior of invalid values in the last part. For a better visualization, I use this time a thread hole. Choosing distance as termination and enforcing an unintentional value input with the two short hole depths. The value immediately turns to red and provides feedback of a potential cause.